The ancient land of Egypt, a realm shaped by the ebb and flow of the Nile, a river that has witnessed the rise and fall of dynasties. Here, amidst the sands of time, lived a ruler whose story continues to captivate us even after millennia. This is the story of Cleopatra VII, the last active pharaoh of the Ptolemaic kingdom, a woman who navigated the treacherous waters of Roman politics while striving to preserve her kingdom's independence. Join us as we journey back in time, peeling back the layers of history to uncover the woman behind the legend. A ruler whose intelligence, charisma, and ambition left an indelible mark on the ancient world. Born in 69 BC, Cleopatra was a descendant of Ptolemy the Soter, a Macedonian general of Alexander the Great. The Ptolemaic dynasty, though of foreign origin, had ruled Egypt for centuries, yet Cleopatra stood apart from her predecessors. Unlike many Ptolemies who remained distant from their Egyptian subjects, Cleopatra embraced the land she ruled. She learned the Egyptian language, a rarity among her lineage, and became fluent in the tongue of the people she governed. This deep understanding of Egyptian culture allowed her to connect with her subjects on a level unparalleled by her forebears. Cleopatra shrewdly adopted the imagery and traditions of her adopted homeland. She embraced the role of pharaoh with fervor, presenting herself as the living embodiment of the goddess Isis. This conscious intertwining of her Greek heritage with Egyptian traditions resonated with the Egyptian people. They saw in her a ruler who respected their customs and revered their gods. This conscious effort to connect with her subjects fostered a deep loyalty among the Egyptian people, a loyalty that would prove crucial in the turbulent years to come. In Alexandria, Cleopatra honed her linguistic skills from a young age. Greek was her mother tongue. She mastered 9 languages, including Egyptian and Aramaic. This skill was a strategic asset in diplomacy and trade. Cleopatra's linguistic prowess solidified her image as a compassionate ruler. Cleopatra's reign was defined by her intellect and thirst for knowledge. She excelled in mathematics, philosophy, and astronomy. Her scholarly pursuits bolstered her governance and strategic thinking. Cleopatra's dedication to learning was a strategic asset. The Ptolemaic dynasty was no stranger to power struggles. Cleopatra shared power with her brothers, Ptolemy III and XIV. This arrangement was fraught with tension and intrigue. Cleopatra exhibited remarkable political acumen. Her son Caesarion, believed to be fathered by Julius Caesar, held immense political significance. Elevating Caesarion as co-ruler secured her dynasty's future. As Rome's power grew, Cleopatra sought an alliance with Julius Caesar. She captivated him with her cunning and charisma. Their partnership reshaped the Mediterranean's political landscape. Together, they shared a love for knowledge and exploration. Cleopatra understood that control of the seas meant control of Egypt's destiny. She inherited a kingdom with a proud maritime tradition. Under her reign, the Nile became a highway for a formidable naval force. Cleopatra's warships patrolled the Mediterranean, projecting Egyptian power. Her fleet was a vital instrument of her ambitious foreign policy. It allowed her to forge alliances and secure trade routes. Her ambition led to a confrontation that decided Egypt's fate. In the waters off Greece, Cleopatra's fleet met its match. Mark Antony commanded a vast Roman fleet against Octavian. Cleopatra herself commanded a squadron of Egyptian warships. The Battle of Actium was a clash of titans. The fate of Egypt hung in the balance. Despite a valiant effort, the tide turned against Cleopatra. Outmaneuvered and outgunned, their fleet was decimated. The dream of an independent Egypt began to sink. The defeat at Actium marked the beginning of the end of her reign. Her ambitions now faced the harsh reality of Roman might. Cleopatra's vision for Egypt extended beyond military might. She yearned to restore her nation to its former glory. Alexandria, the jewel of her kingdom, became the focal point of her ambitious building projects. She revitalized the city, restoring its wonders and adding her unique touch. The Library of Alexandria received her patronage. Scholars from across the world flocked to Alexandria. Cleopatra also commissioned grand temples. These architectural marvels symbolized her piety. She invested in irrigation projects, boosting agriculture. New roads and canals facilitated trade. Cleopatra's projects were a testament to her ambition. Her reign marked a period of renewal and prosperity for Egypt. Her legacy as a builder was a testament to her vision. The year was 48 BC, and Alexandria, the heart of Cleopatra's kingdom, was gripped by turmoil. Civil war raged within the royal family, threatening to tear Egypt apart. Cleopatra, young and ambitious, was in conflict with her brother Ptolemy III for the throne. As the conflict escalated, Julius Caesar, the legendary Roman general, arrived in Egypt. Caesar's arrival was both a challenge and an opportunity for Cleopatra. Here was a man of immense power who could decide her fate. But how to reach him, surrounded by her enemies? Cleopatra devised an audacious plan. She would reach Caesar through cunning and personality. Under the cover of darkness, Cleopatra was smuggled into Caesar's quarters. Some accounts say she was hidden in a rolled-up carpet. Others suggest a laundry basket. Whatever the method, her gambit succeeded. Emerging from hiding, Cleopatra presented herself to Caesar. It was a moment of high drama. Cleopatra had correctly assessed Caesar's weakness for the unconventional. Intrigued by her audacity, Caesar was smitten. Their meeting blossomed into a powerful alliance. Cleopatra's dramatic entrance was a testament to her wit and courage. It was a gamble that paid off, altering the course of history. Cleopatra VII, the last pharaoh of ancient Egypt, inherited a kingdom facing economic hardship. Years of internal strife and the waning power of the Ptolemaic dynasty had taken their toll. But Cleopatra, a ruler of remarkable acumen, was not one to let her kingdom falter. She embarked on a series of ambitious reforms aiming to restore Egypt to its former glory. Her first priority was to stabilize the nation's finances. She implemented a more efficient tax system, ensuring that the wealthy bore their fair share, while easing the burden on the less fortunate. This, she believed, was crucial for the long-term health of her kingdom. Cleopatra understood that true prosperity stemmed from the land itself. She invested heavily in agriculture, the lifeblood of Egypt. Irrigation systems, neglected for years, were repaired and expanded, bringing life-giving water to vast tracts of farmland. Under her watchful eye, the Nile Valley once more blossomed with an abundance of crops. Grain silos overflowed, ensuring food security for her people and generating surplus for trade. These economic reforms, enacted with determination and foresight, breathed new life into the Egyptian economy, solidifying Cleopatra's reputation as a wise and capable ruler. The year is 31 BC. The fate of Egypt hangs in the balance. Off the coast of Greece, a vast armada assembles. On one side, Mark Antony and Cleopatra, their combined might representing the last bastion of resistance against the rising power of Rome. On the other, Octavian, Caesar's heir, a ruthless and ambitious general, determined to unite the Roman world under his rule. The stage is set for a confrontation that will determine the course of history. The Battle of Actium was a clash of titans, a maelstrom of warships, fire, and steel. Roman legions clashed with Egyptian forces in a desperate struggle for supremacy. Despite a valiant effort, Cleopatra and Antony found themselves outmaneuvered. Their fleet, once the pride of Egypt, suffered heavy losses against the disciplined might of the Roman legions. Defeated and facing the prospect of capture, they retreated to Egypt, their dreams of an independent Egypt shattered on the shores of Actium. The Roman Empire, relentless in its advance, had triumphed. Cleopatra VII, the last pharaoh of ancient Egypt, met her end in defeat, her life tragically intertwined with the fall of her kingdom. Yet, her story is not one of tragedy, but of resilience, intelligence, and unwavering love for her homeland. She was a woman of remarkable intellect and ambition, fluent in multiple languages, a skilled diplomat, and a visionary leader who brought prosperity to her people. Cleopatra's life and reign were marked by intelligence, ambition, and a deep connection to her culture. Her legacy continues to captivate and inspire, reminding us of the enduring power of history's most iconic figures.